Welcome back to Prep Recruiting Insider. You found PRI here at Moe's Pizza on the West Bank, the best pizza on the West Bank. Check us out at moespizzanola.com. I'm your head coach, Rick Daly, for PRI, here with our Prep Recruiting Insider, Renee Nato. And we are so happy, so pleased to be joined by the head football coach of the St. Augustine Purple Knights, Coach Al Jones. Such a distinguished career, both as a player, as a coach, as a teacher, administrator, and all. Al, thank you for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Al, you were quite a player at St. Augustine. And going back to your time under Coach Otis Washington, a legendary coach, you were All-State, All-American, All-Metro and everything. How were your years at St. Augustine, and how was the recruiting process for you when you were looking for a school that you were going to go to?
Renee, they were some of the best years of my life. And I loved them so much I wanted to come back as a coach, as a teacher, and relive that. I really wanted to come back and help the young men, because St. Aug and football helped me become the person I am today, and being under the guys like Otis Washington, who had great leadership, great guidance. It's something that I want every young man to experience, and so with Otis, the type of coach he was, and with some of his assistant coaches who were just outstanding young men themselves, it helped St. Aug become who we are today. That's a great thing.
And after playing at St. Aug, you go to Tulane, and talk about your careers when you're at Tulane, leading up to being the captain of the Green Wave.
Well, being recruited out of St. Aug was kind of easy. As people came there, they knew we had some talented players and some kids that were well disciplined and were able to go to the next level. And so it was exciting. I mean, but when I came out, the Superdome was the first year that it was open. So I wanted to play in the Superdome at the time, and being close to home, and my mom, my parents would come see me play, and it was the best place to go straight uptown. And so it was kind of easy, But Tulane was a good school, so the academics and everything was in line. So I really had an easy decision. But these days, some of these kids have a harder decision. There's more schools and more opportunities than we had during that time. But it was a great experience. I had a great time at Tulane. Love playing in the Superdome. Hope we get a chance to go play there again. So it was a rewarding experience.
Under Larry Smith at Tulane, you had a great offense, and the Rock Connors, Marvin Christian, and Eddie Murray could put up some points. But on the other side of the ball, you were joined by Marty Wessel, John Emmerman, Frank Robinson, and Wilfred Simon.
Wow.
A very, very stout defense.
Yeah, some good names, some good guys. And we played, and we gelled together. We did some good things. We had an outstanding coaching staff. Greg Blosh, who ended up being a defensive coordinator for the Washington Redskins, was a position coach. So we had some good coaching. So good combination with some good players and good coaching. Nice venue like the Superdome to play in. We had a ball, man. It was great.
I knew Coach Blosh very well because his background before Tulane was at Notre Dame when Ara Parsegian was there, and they ran the wing tee. So when we were putting the wing tee in at Chalmette, he was one of the people I sat down in old Tulane Stadium, in those old offices at Tulane Stadium, to talk about wing tee. So he was, what a great guy, great coach, and certainly influenced a lot of people very positively. Really turned things around this season. Got off to a difficult start, but then you've won 5 out of your last 6 games. You've actually had like 2 bounce backs this year. First bounce back after 0-3. Talk about how your team really responded after that tough start.
Well, I think it's a compliment and a testament to the young men that we work with. As you know, last year we were right in every game almost. We lost most of our games by 6 points. And so we just kept that attitude going to the next year. We called it the St. Aug way. Just never say never. It's not over till it's over. And they've proven that this year. Sometimes losing kind of help you out too. It helps you focus and get your mind right, and it tests who you are on the inside. And so these young men proved that they have a lot on the inside. They came together as a team, and so I mean, everything's speaking for itself right now. You know, we just hope and pray that it keeps going that direction. So that's where we're headed.
Al, St. Aug has a great history. 45 young men who walked through the front doors since the doors opened have gone on to the NFL. That's more than any school in the state and in the top 10 in the country. And also, there are 26 St. Aug alums on college rosters right now, more than any other high school in the state of Louisiana. Why so much success? What does St. Aug do differently to produce so much talent?
Well, one, I think you said in one word, we have to have talent. But what we preach and what I've learned from St. Aug, what I was taught, and once again we call it the St. Aug way. And we tell our young men right now that a lot of teams, a lot of kids have talent. So talent is not the deciding factor; it's your attitude. And we teach them how to rise above their talent, how to become disciplined and work hard and be resilient. And those things are taught in and out of our school, because we're making a commitment to excellence. So it goes beyond the talent. It's all about the attitude, how they handle the situations, the effort. Some of our guiding principles that we teach one is effort. Effort day in and day out, 100% on the field, 100% off the field. We believe in team. We believe in our teammates. We love each other. And with the combination of those things, I really believe that's one of the main reasons why St. Aug, majority of St. Aug players go to the next level. Not just the next level in football, but the next level in life also. And I know we're talking about football, but we have a lot of successful young men off the football field that also play football. We have a lot of great things going on inside our school. Our band lives and dreams the same way. Academically, we have a lot of other activities going on in the building. It's just what we teach our young men once they're in the building. And it's our building, our school is conducive to learning. We're not a huge school, it's all male school, as you already know. And so that helps us focus a lot. So we can do a lot with those young men because we have less distractions. And the majority of our kids who come to St. Aug, I would like to say, all want to be there. If you want to be in a place, you tend to do better.
And that resiliency got proved again because you won your first three district games this year, but lost a tough one to John Curtis. One that I know got away from you. 10 turnovers, 5 by each team.
Yeah.
But you bounced back with 2 great wins against Thibodeau. That was significant win there, and a good win against Holy Cross. Now you got the Rummel Raiders ahead. Talk about how you bounced back again after Curtis and what you're looking forward to with the Rummel Raiders this week.
Well, I would like to think that it had a lot to do with our scheduling, even though we were 0-3, but we played 3 top teams.
Right.
So it's kind of prepared us for the district, so to speak. And so when we have tough teams like a Curtis or like a Thibodeau, and we call the Cattle League the mini SEC.
Right.
You're playing tough teams in and out, so it helps you prepare for the tough games, the close games. So we just use that as a stepping stone for the next week. Every game is, the next week is a bigger game. So it's rewarding playing in the Cattle League. And once again, we learn a lot from it, day in and day out, and week in and week out. And so we just put all those things together, and with the type of school we have and the type of kids that we have, and it's always about the kids, and we can teach them as much as we can, but they have to respond, and they're responding well.
That's Coach Al Jones. Thank you so much for being here today, Coach Jones. And we're getting ready to see some of the great St. Aug Purple Knights themselves. Find out why Coach Jones is such a good coach after this.